Check, check, 1, 2. Good afternoon. Greetings and salutations. Coming to you live today, Sunday, January 25th, from chilly southern Illinois. We have a high of 15 degrees today. It's the warmest it's been in about 3 days. We're supposed to get 8 to 10 inches of snow last night. I think we only ended up with about 6.5, 7. Haven't really kept a close eye on the totals. It's actually been a busy sports weekend for me. We got Michael Scott here in the game. And also from the office, I've actually not used this one yet. View all loadouts. I need more loadouts. We have Dwight Schrute. Dwight CPR dummy. We've got a Dundee. We've got a desk glider. Got a bobblehead on there. Got a Jello mold. We got Dwight's megaphone. We've got a Dwight emote. Got Michael Scott emote there. No skins, I don't believe. I bought the whole bundle. Used to be a big watcher of The Office back in its day. Yeah, there's no got the spiked broom for killing any vampires. No wrap, no gun wrap. I've been checking off a few quests here in Reload, but not playing a whole bunch. So let's work backwards. Catching up on events. This morning, Central Time here in the United States of America, Arsenal fucking lost to Man United. So that is phenomenal because City has been dropping a lot of points lately, and it was looking kind of bleak, especially after the midweek loss last week to Bodo Glimt, a small team in northern Norway above the Arctic Circle. I expected it to be tough just because kickoff temperature was like -3, and that might have been Celsius. So I don't know. I never really did see how cold it was. It was really effing cold. And it's a artificial surface. I guess they got under pitch heating, but still, it's rough. They went out there and laid an egg, I guess. I saw an article. They were so embarrassed by their performance, the players were going to pool up a bunch of money to refund the 2,000 Man City fans that made the trip up above the Arctic Circle, which is wild. So that was Tuesday. We're working backwards. Today, Arsenal lost. They dropped some points, thankfully. Yesterday, Man City got to witness the debut of Mark Gahey, our new center back that we bought from Crystal Palace. He was going to be out of contract at the end of the year. Liverpool darn near signed him last transfer window, but it fell apart literally at like the 11th hour. They couldn't get it done. He stayed with Crystal Palace, and now he's 6 months from his contract ending, and he could pre-sign a deal, I believe, with anyone. Although he wouldn't transfer, it wouldn't take effect until next transfer window. But City urgently needs help on the back line right now, and so they paid a small fee to go ahead and make this deal happen now. Oh, that's not a splash van, is it? So he came over yesterday and helped us to a 2-0 clean sheet. Ooh, Nitro Fist. I didn't know those were in the game. Two nothing victory over Wolverhampton Wolves. Clean sheet, 3 points. Perhaps more critically, or more importantly, is that we were able to rest Erling Haaland. Marmouche started up top in the formation at striker. Pump shotgun, I like that. And not only did Marmouche start, I don't need both of these, do I? Do I need... Where's this guy at? You chicken shit, motherfucker. Whoops. Whoa, that was a big snipe. What the hell is that guy got? Last night, my St. Louis Blues did what they need to do and managed to lose a game. Whoa, people. Although they did get the game to overtime. which they don't need to be doing. So they did get a point out of it, but, you know, they're playing hard. The young kids are learning some good lessons, I think. This is a flusher. Can I enter this? No. The good news is Blues management knows they need to trade away assets. There's no sense in holding on to some of these guys. So I think they'll be pretty active here sooner rather than later with regards to moving some veterans, especially guys on expiring contracts. Ooh, storms right behind me. Wasting ammo. Uh-oh. Okay. Well. keep forgetting to turn off building. I don't build. I gotta go back this way, don't I? So, let's see. Blues also lost late in regulation on Friday night. Continuing our work backwards here. That was perfect. Again, showed some battle against a much better team, Dallas Stars, but gave up a goal with like a minute left in regulation and didn't pick up any points in that one, which is good for their draft positioning. What should be their draft positioning. Which leads me to earlier on Friday. Missed that Blues game actually because I was at my son's wrestling tournament. It was the conference team duels. It's just about to the postseason. He has refused to lose any weight this year. Doesn't want to mess with managing weight. So instead of losing 0.6 of a pound to certify at 113 at the start of the season, and then he could go 113 or 120, whatever he was. He stayed where he was, which was 113.6 when they did the official weigh-in and body composition measurement. Then he lost the wrestle off at 120 to a junior who was 17, and he's like 6'1", but has absolute sticks for legs and arms. He's just extremely thinly built. Drop that. Oh no, I don't want to play again. Fuck. So he's been back up. They've found several JV matches, several exhibition matches. They have used him in varsity a handful of times against lesser teams. I think Jade Stuntchucks. Okay. He was 15-6 going into the conference duels. Their conference, 2 of the schools are leaving, so it's the last ever duels. Most of the teams are staying together and picking up a few more other schools. I don't know what they'll be called next year, but it was the last ever MVC duels. The team decided on Wednesday evening after practice that he was going to bump to 126, my son, because the boy who's been 126 all year, who my son should have wrestled off against for that weight class a long time ago, but they're friends, and my boy Zach has wrestled since he was 4. The other boys wrestled a long time, but he just lacks a little something in athleticism. His dad's an old wrestler. He's been very well coached. He just, I don't know, in the heat of the battle, he struggles. So he's like 6-18 on the season, and they've had a couple kids quit. They've got kids injured. They wanted to be able to throw out a full lineup and at least not give away any points via forfeit. So my boy went from back up at 120 to 126. He had to gain about 1.5 pounds from where he has been just to be able to bump up. So otherwise he would have been too light. The boy who was at 126 was sliding up to 132 because they've had a couple kids quit at that weight. And if he's going to lose at 126, he might as well lose at 132 and at least hopefully stay out of a fall, stay out of a tech, just give the team the best chance to accumulate points. So I had no expectations for Zach, even though he's an accomplished little wrestler. Can I turn off zero build here? I need to reload zero build. Zero build reload. Surf City. That's what I want. No, I want a favorite. Did I favorite or unfavorite? So we fed him 2 dinners. Also, I said we got 7.5 inches of snow. That started like early Saturday morning. Everyone was afraid of travel. Temperature, it's been like a high of like 9 degrees, then 10 degrees. Today was 15. It's been bitterly cold and a whole lot of snow and ice coming into the area. So they moved it up from Saturday 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. to Friday 3 p.m. to whenever. They ended up getting done around 9 p.m. It went fairly quick. So we gave him 2 dinners on Thursday night. No, it was Thursday night, they told him. He had 24 hours to put on a weight, a pound and a half, which is not a big deal because water is 8 pounds per gallon. So if he just drinks a bunch of water the day of, he's going to be at weight for weigh-in. He ended up being like 119.6, I think. So he was able to bump up. I really didn't expect much. I expected him to battle hard, but lost to the first kid who qualified for state last year. He was about to get pinned twice, but he managed to kick out of it. He was in a cradle, put up a good fight, lost like 21-4 or something, 21-3. Stayed out of the pin though, so only gave up 5 team points instead of 6. I consider that a moral victory. Second round, he wrestled a kid from a neighboring town who had wrestled with the same youth club, used to come down here. And he was in a lawnmower accident. His brother ran over his foot with the mower, and it was like a big hubbub a couple years ago. Thought, this kid will never walk again or something, but he's back to wrestling. He's a sophomore. He's been okay this year. He's like 500. So I don't really have any expectations. Kiddo won that one via decision, 10-7. Moved really well. Looked really solid. So stole 3 points for the team there, because I think the other kid probably would have lost that one. He did lose at 132. Third kid, junior. It was a 6-team round-robin duel. So he was going to wrestle up to 5 times. Third kid from the first team we faced was probably our best competition in conference, and we walloped them. I can look it up here in a second. We beat them like 47-26 or something in the duel. Not particularly close. I'm going into the bigger city. Second team got a few scrappy wrestlers, but we were winning that one easily. We won it like 60-14 or something. Third team, probably our next best competition in conference. We got up on them. We started with our lighter weights, which are generally kind of weaker. We got up on them big. God dang. Sorry. We started right below my kids. I think we started at 120 for that weight. That kid got pinned. 126 was up. My boy pinned a kid kind of unexpectedly. He was down 3-0. I'll grab that. Sorry, got busy talking here, or playing. Came up with a pin that really wasn't expecting. And then like the next 9 kids won, and that team who loves to talk shit wasn't really even close to us. I think we won that one like high 40s to low 20s also. Fourth round was against a team that I don't know why they even came, to be honest. They're bringing like 7 kids to regionals for 15, 16 weight classes. They've got a bunch of injuries, but they lost every single match. And supposedly, why is he building? I'm in 0 build. What is this? Bye. Now I'm gonna get shot from the back here. Ooh. Oh, I kind of like that one. Oh, yeah. Are they down in the ravine? I think so. They're gonna die. Where was I? 4th round. The team was riddled with injuries. Only had like 6 or 7 kids. My boy at least got a match. Pinned that kid. I need guns. Why are you going into the storm? Did I not have shotgun shells? Oh wow, I died just before the... Cool. Dang it. Idiot. Get ready to run that way. Son of a gun. Pinned his 4th round kid. Setting up a finals or 5th round duel with a school that would wind up finishing 4th. Normally a pretty good opposition, but this year not as strong. His kid was a senior. Also 2-2 going in, or no. Let's see, Zach was actually he was 2-2 because he won. Ended up losing the last one close, 10-8, I think. Had the kid on his back at the end. Couldn't quite finish it. But he ended up getting 2nd team all conference honors because he had 2 falls and a decision, and the other kid had 1 fall, and I forget what his other victories were. There was another kid that had 3 falls, but lost to my boy. There's a 3-way tie for 2nd, for basically 2nd team all conference. And Zach ended up prevailing on criteria. I'm not sure about it, but that's what they said. So he bumped up a weight class. Hasn't wrestled much varsity all year. Did this a day beforehand. And he, finishes 2nd and gets 2nd team all conference as a freshman. It was pretty impressive. 2 other sophomores, a junior and a senior, were who he was up against. He chugged water, had double meals just to get up over 117. He got up to 119 and a half. First kid he wrestled was 119. Or, excuse me, 129. 12 24-9 on the year. Went to state last year. He's a pretty accomplished wrestler, so no shame in that one. Let's see. Last kid he wrestled was 127.8. Second kid he wrestled was 127.2. And then the third and fourth kids he wrestled were each 126.2. And again, he was 119.6. I didn't write his weight down. It's 119 and roughly a half. Again, doing everything he could to put on a couple extra pounds. So he was giving up 7+ pounds to everyone. Everyone's older. I thought it was a really, really good showing for him and for the team. Let's see if I got this here. So our team went 5-0. Where did it go? D. Ooh, gosh. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids place on first team all conference. 1, 2, 3, 4 kids on second team, and 2 kids honorable mention. That is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Who did we have now? Oh, we had 132 that didn't get any sort of honors. We got 106, we got 113, we got 120, we've got 126, we're missing 132, we've got 138, 144, 150. Where is... There's no 157 anymore. No, there is 157. He's not on here either. He had a tough draw. So we had 2 weight classes that didn't place, or didn't receive any honors. 157 is missing. 165, 175, 190. The kid at 190 or 190 tore an ACL a couple weeks ago playing dodgeball after practice. He's a football star. He's been wrestling since he was 5. He goes to a lot of extra training. He's a big, strong man-child of a kid. Almost certainly would have won first or second team. But he's out. Our backup was insanely good today. He's the younger brother of our heavyweight, and he just really battled hard. Ended up getting honorable mention at 190. 215's on there, and 285 heavyweight is on there. So 2 weight classes didn't secure any honors, but man, it was really impressive across the board for the team. It was awesome. So I was more excited than the boy. He's like, whatever. He's all scratched and bleeding and got bruises on his arms and wrists and cheek. He got headbutted or something. So next weekend is regionals at home. Unclear if he's going to stay at 126 or what they're going to do. honestly, he gives them their best chance at 126, even as light as he is, underweight. But this weekend was kind of a for the good of the team kind of thing, and it worked out magnificently. Now in regionals, we'll have the same 5 other schools from our conference plus 3 or 4 others are in our regional. Really, the conference duels being moved up to Friday afternoon, right after school, was perfect because it allowed me to have my entire Saturday free to watch a soccer game, to watch the prior night's hockey game, to watch that night's hockey game. It's just worked out so beautifully. And then we didn't leave the house yesterday. Just let the snow pile up. Went out to clean it a little today. Well, sent the boys out to clean it. I put on my swim trunks and flip-flops. I've got this skin-tight, like screen printed shirt of a man's hairy chest and back that I got as a white elephant gift last year. Put that on. Put on my I got a big Adidas sun hat. Put on some shades. Went out to brush the snow off my car and embarrass my wife. I hate that gun. Oh, baby. Open. What are you waiting for? I don't know if I played since all this South Park stuff came into the game, but they took one little corner of the map and made it Cartman Land. They've got Cartman, Stan, Kyle, and Kenny, and the villain is Butters. Dark Horse, Eric Cartman, there. You know what? Hold on. Let's change game mode. Let's go back to zero build. There we go. Well, let's look at our quest now. I've got use flushers, get the stick of truth, complete conquest, spare emote within 10 meters of Cartman's statue. That is up here. Ooh, let's go to that one. Eliminate with assault rifles, restore health or gain shields, damage bosses. Weekly highlights, defeat players that are bosses, hire someone. Sniper rifle. Destroy objects while in a reboot van. Emote near human Bill. Where's he at? Oh, we don't know until he we don't know until the game starts where he's going to be. Take out a henchman. A lot of these are kind of interconnected. Defeat a boss. Collector spend gold. Milestones. I gotta thank the bus driver mostly. Stay alive and eliminate players. Made me a nice pot of chili today. Recently I've had a nice 13-in-1 Instapot or whatever. I don't know what all the 13 functions are, but I used it a few times. It got put away in the garage instead of taking up counter space. And we've not really used it. And I forget what we're doing the other day. I guess maybe some sort of stew? What was I making? I don't know. And my wife's like, why don't you use the Instapot? It can pressure cook this much quicker than using the slow cooker. I was making a roast with potatoes and carrots. That's what it was. I put the roast in, I seared it, I put it in for a couple hours. Then I put in potatoes and carrots for a little while after the meat had a head start. And went to sample the potato. It was still kind of hard. Wasn't quite done. And she got on me about, why don't you ever use that, it's not expensive, but it's not cheap. Why don't you ever use that Instant Pot out there? Alright, not a bad idea. Forgot about it. Dumped all the vegetables into it. It softened them up, immediately. It was so good. So I left it in the house because I'm like, look, I know it's going to be single digits for 15 days. Well, not 15 days, but perhaps you get my point. It's gonna be cold. Let's where's the Cartman statue up here? That I need to emote near. It's not that thing, is it? I hear a mythical chest somewhere. Alright. Nothing in there. Where's this Cartman statue? What the hell? Oh, I like this gun. So today I made chili. Tried to pressure cook it, and I don't know what was going on, but it kept saying it was burning the food and stopping. So I don't know, man. You know, what if I just did a... I see. Anyway, it kind of pressure cooked the chili. And then I left it on slow cook for a couple hours. It came out wonderfully. I had a bowl and a half. The oldest boy had some. I don't know how much. Perfect day for chili. Let's switch like that, our short range, medium, and long. Alright, looking for a Cartman statue. I thought there was one out front here. Apparently not. Or did I already do it? I don't see it on my... Was it in my top 3 tracked quests? Oh, here's a Cartman statue. There. What are you even doing, lady? Respect my authority. Oh, there's a Cartman statue. Didn't I emote right past that thing? Swear that I did. Ooh, I like those. I like them better than that. Never seen a flusher in Cartman Land. Surely there's one up here somewhere. At least one. I don't know about him killing me from that distance with that gun. I'm a little dubious. Let's go back to lobby. What else is new that I haven't used much? You know what? I haven't really played as Michael Scott that much. I never played as Jules Winfield. Well, I did a couple times. Stick of Truth. Did that ever spawn? It spawns up in Cartman Land, where I was. I thought. Oh, hell yeah. St. Louis Zoo's closed because of the snow. I think they got a little more than we did in this particular part of southern Illinois. But they've got some security cam footage of the polar bear exhibit, and the bear is just running all over the place, diving headfirst in the snow. He's in hog heaven, man. This is his environment. Oh, way up there. I'm not going to make that. That is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Where did he get that? You son of a gun. Don't have enough. You know what? I've already been in there. Kind of like that one. I like that loadout best. You know what? Let's go over to this boss. Sayonara. Let's carry those.
Where are the Doritos I bought yesterday?
One bag is outside. On the shelf? Top shelf with the tortilla chips.
Regular or spicy?
Regular. I have the spicy. Are you interested in the spicy? Mm. Come on, jump in. Bye-bye. Ooh, we got a boss moving in. Ooh. Moving fast. God dang it. Way behind him. Did he die? Where is he? Whoa! Ain't no way he's getting me from that far away. Oh, Lord. I didn't kill anyone with an assault rifle that game? Huh. Jump from Sunset Falls into the water below. Hell, that sounds easy enough. Hit players with cheesy poofs. Unlocked everything here, right? Yeah. Oh, gosh. I don't know what that is. I know what that is. Kind of like this dog, but I got too many sidekicks as is. He's a good looking dog. Dun 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 dun. We don't have to go out. You don't have to slow down to come to my house. Alright, I have to go to the restroom. I will be right back. Alright, I think I'm going to call it a night. But a good run.